Okay, welcome to another episode of Black Atlas Goings On. My name is Kenny, aka Black Atlas, and today we are doing another recipe in the Ninja Foodi. Today we are doing greens, and tofu bowl. That does not sound appetizing to me at all, but I do this for you. It is one of the recipes in the Ninja Foodi cookbook, so we are going to go ahead and do it. And as usual, we are going to go over the ingredients first and then go over these steps one by one. So with that being said, I'll be right back with you to go over these ingredients. Okay, so we have 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of soy sauce divided. We have 3 tablespoons of mirin divided. We have 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. We have 2 tablespoons plus 2 teaspoons of toasted sesame oil divided. We have 1 teaspoon of fish sauce. We have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 block of 14 ounces of super firm tofu, drained and cut into 1/2-inch squares. We have a 1/2 cup of farro. We have a 1/2 cup of wild rice. We have 1 cup of vegetable stock. And then we have a bunch of either kale or collard greens. I have kale. So those are all of the ingredients. And now it also mentions toppings that you can put on there. Shredded carrots, pickled vegetables, kimchi, avocado, Thai peanut dressing, and steamed edamame. I have a couple of those, so we'll see what we do at the end. So we are going to go ahead and move this stuff out of the way and get into the steps one by one. Okay, so step number 1 says, in a large bowl, stir together 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of mirin, the brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, the fish sauce, and the garlic powder. And now it says, add the tofu and coat in the marinade and let marinate for 15 minutes. So let's grab the tofu. Here is the 14 ounces of tofu. Okay, the tofu is added. And let's get this in the refrigerator to marinate for 15 minutes. Okay, so step number 2 says place the farro, wild rice, stock or water. Remaining soy sauce, mirin, sesame oil, to the pot, along with the kale, and then assemble the pressure lid, making sure the pressure release valve is in the seal position. Okay, the pressure lid is on. Turn that on. Then we are going to select pressure. Set the temperature to high. Set the time to 10 minutes. And then we're going to start, stop. Then it says, when pressure cooking is complete, quick release pressure by moving the pressure release valve to the vent position. Carefully remove the lid with the unit has finished releasing pressure. And then place the reversible rack in the pot. Okay, so once everything is done in here and the pressure, seal. And once the pressure is released and I have taken the lid off, I will be right back with you. So I will see y'all in a little while. All right, it says, when pressure cooking is complete, quick release the pressure by removing the pressure release valve from open to vent. Carefully remove the lid when units finish releasing pressure. Place the reversible rack in the pot over the rice, making sure the rack is in the higher position. Cover the rack with aluminum foil, then place the tofu on the rack. Actually, already did that while I was waiting. So that is in there. The next step says, close the crisping lid. And then we are going to select air crisp. We're going to set the temperature to 325. We are going to set to 15 minutes. And we are going to select start stop. And we're going to flip it halfway through. And then when the cooking is complete, add everything together and then do it with your favorite toppings. So let's go ahead and see what we are going to put on toppings when this is done. So I'll see y'all in a few. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, the timer just went off, so I know you can't see it. I am going to put the tofu inside of the greens and grains. Then I'm going to put them in a different container. And then we'll go ahead and get that taste test in. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, so we have everything in a tray, presentable here. So let's go ahead and get that taste test in. We're going to try the greens and grains first. Then we're going to try it with the tofu. I can see why they say you can use collard greens, because with the liquid that you put together and is in there mixed with the kale, it actually makes them taste like collard greens. Not gonna lie. So that actually tastes pretty good. Let's try the tofu. The tofu's pretty bland. You may want to let it marinate for longer than 15 minutes. But the rice, the grains and greens taste really good. So like I said, you could put shredded carrots, pickled garden vegetables, kimchi, avocado, Thai peanut dressing, or steamed edamame on top of this. I wanted to try it normal, so that's how we did it. Yeah, it's now there is also a tip here that says you can swap out the tofu for 3/4 pounds of chicken breast cut into 1/2-inch cubes. So you can do that as well. But I did it the way that it's originally said. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. My name is Kenny, aka Black Atlas, and this has been Grains, Greens, and Tofu Bowl in the Ninja Foodi. And until the next video, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will comment back to you if you take the time. It helps out the channel a lot. And until then, I'll catch y'all on the flip side.